My name is Brittany Ransom. I'm the Associate Director for the School of Art and an Associate Professor of Sculpture and New Genres. My pronouns are she, her, and I identify as a lesbian. My coming out story is a little bit different. I didn't come out until I was around 27, which is a little bit later, I think, than most. And I'm from a really small town, and it took me a little bit longer to get the courage to finally kind of reveal my kind of true story and my true self. I think when I was a little bit older, I finally kind of came to terms with how I was really feeling on the inside. And I had this moment when I was working on a project that I kind of realized that I was gay and that I had feelings for the opposite sex, or didn't have feelings for the opposite sex, and was really interested in women and really sought women's companionship.
Do you remember who you told, the first person you told?
Yeah, I told my best friend. We were out together having dinner, and at the time I had just started having interest in my partner, who's now my wife. And it was someone who I just couldn't contain my excitement about in terms of how much I loved her. And I just, decided that it was the best time to kind of, say that I had been seeing this person and that I was really excited about it. It just felt like the right moment and the right time to do it. And I feel like that was the easiest and safest kind of space. I knew that friend wasn't going to be someone that would turn their back on me no matter what. And then I slowly started telling other really close friends until I got enough courage to tell my family. I think my family knew a lot sooner than I did. I was never really into traditional kind of gender norms and gender roles. I was really interested in sports and being outside. I'm really interested in insects and bugs. A lot of things that I think if we're thinking of gender kind of binaries might be considered more masculine. And that's always been something that I've known about myself, but it took a lot longer to kind of figure out what that meant in terms of my coming out and my identification.
How did it feel kind of sharing this part of your life with your close friend?
Oh, it was so awesome. It was such a huge release and a big sigh of relief for myself, and it just felt like a huge weight and burden of carrying this around had been really lifted off my shoulders. It was really great. I think it was a slow process, but I think that for me was what I needed, and that was okay. And now I'm very much out and married to my wife, and we live here in Long Beach and are super happy. She's a big part of my life here on campus. But it was definitely a slow process for me. It took a lot of time to kind of reconcile my own feelings and also determine how to deal with those feelings with my friends and family.
And what advice would you give to anyone who's considering coming out?
My advice would be to seek out your closest connection, your closest friend, your closest family member. Really find that person that you know is going to be your rock no matter what. And use them as a resource and a point of support. And it might take longer than you might think, and I think that's okay. And don't be afraid to have that conversation with someone when you're ready.